again. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ryan. Today I'm going to talk about some upper body workouts, exercises to do. I've got my uncle's weights that I borrowed. I'm going to try to give you some ideas of things to use in place of weights if anyone doesn't have them, but this is what I'm using right now. First though, I'm not getting paid, but I am kind of wearing a little product placement here. Aftershocks. I've got them on right here. They're bone conduction headphones, so you can hear your surroundings while still listening to your music. I've got my music on right now, but I can still carry a conversation with someone if someone were standing here. But anyway, I'm going to get more into all that in another video with different things I think runners can benefit from, and I actually have a little thing proving the point of why these are such a good thing to use at like races and stuff in a race video I made. But anyway, on to the exercises. Now today I'm going to talk about chest, shoulder, and upper back work because interestingly, I've found that this, your upper body is very important for running. A lot of people mainly focus on the legs, but there's a lot more to the rest of the body that really benefit for improving your running. For instance, I didn't really use weights until this past year or so because I kept thinking I don't want to get big and bulky. I want to stay small, slim, and trim for running. But the thing is, you need to build up the power in your legs, or in your arms, your upper body, your shoulders, your back, because your body is a fulcrum. So when you're swinging your body, that helps power your legs a little bit more. So you need to get your arms and upper body stronger so that you can do that. So I'll show you a few exercises I've been doing to help strengthen the things. Different, your pecs, your deltoids, your biceps, triceps, shoulders, traps, all that. So, one of the first exercises I started doing were flies. Now, there are two ways of doing flies. The way that I like to do them, which is this. Now, that's working your upper arms, your shoulders, and your upper pecs. Another way to do a fly is to hold out this way. That's working your lower arm a lot more. So depending on where you really want to work, you have your options. This or this. And the thing that I've gotten, because I can't really do, I was enjoying doing chin-ups, pull-ups, and I can't really do that because I don't really have access to it. So I thought a good replacement would be the shoulder or overhead press. So, and these sorts of flies lead right into that. And then you have your options. You can do like I just did, or you can supinate like that, and then work other parts of your arms, your shoulders, your chest. So those are good exercises to do. Another is hard to demonstrate here. I don't have a bench. I don't even have a bench in the house. So I've been using a piece of furniture that makes it a little awkward, but for the purposes of this, it's easier for me to do it this way, the bench press. So, start out laying on a bench, and push out like that. And again, you can push out and supinate, and bring back. That's working your pecs, your delts, your biceps, triceps. Another I like to do, you kneel, keep your back straight, and then you pull up like this. That's called a row. And you do it. So you've got your non-weighted arm and your opposing leg resting on the bench or piece of furniture while you pull with the, and you got your other leg splayed out like that, and then you pull and do your rows. And then of course you have your traditional bicep curls. And then for your triceps, do that. Now, the key with all of these movements is, like the bench press, most people picture it with a barbell. You can do it with barbell. I prefer it with a dumbbell, just because each arm is kind of working its own. And I've learned through my certification process that tends to be better for working multiple muscles, because you're, instead of having the barbell where you're just working both arms evenly, you're working both arms individually. So you're trying to fix all the inconsistencies and imbalances in other muscles, so that you're more stable when you're doing your workouts. So that's why I like doing things with dumbbells. Of course, we currently, I know pretty much none of us can use a gym right now with everything going on. So many of us probably don't have access to any sort of free weights at home. But there are lots of things around the house you can use. If you have jugs of water, you can do all your workouts with those. Jugs of milk, but of course be careful doing that. You don't want the milk to spoil. But pretty much anything you have around the house that has any sort of weight to it, you can use. And you know, even a 1 pound bag of sugar is better than nothing. So get creative, use a lot of different household items to do your different resistance exercises. Of course, if you don't want to do that, or you don't have many things that have weight or girth to them, you can of course do various push-ups. Just keeping in mind that the further you place your arms from your chest, the more you're going to be working different parts of your body. So the further you have your hands spread from your body, the more you're going to be working your chest. The closer, the more you're going to be working your arms. So if you want to work your arms, do your close push-ups. If you want to work your chest, your pecs, your upper back, your shoulders, keep them farther apart. But always keep your back straight, keep your legs straight, try not to wobble around too much. And then the other thing, like I was doing earlier with the flies and the shoulder press, you can even do one-armed, one at a time, instead of both at once. That way you're working your individual arm even more. Because like when you're working with both at once, it's easier to whole body behind pushing the weights, or if you're just doing it one-armed, you're focusing everything on that one arm. Same with your bench press. So, just some things to keep in mind to help strengthen. Oh, yeah, and another, I learned to when you start out, try to do things standing. If you're just starting out and you don't have the strength to do it sitting until you work yourself up to the point where you can do it standing. Then I'll use the bicep curls as an example. Stand on both feet. Then once you've gotten so that you can do that, start doing it on one foot. And of course switch feet, sorry. That way you're improving your stability elsewhere in your body. You're working your core, you're working your legs, while you're working your upper body. And this is another exercise I actually like to do because it is the running motion, and that's arm swings. So you hold the weights like this, pull one back, one forward, and then alternate. And like you're swinging your arms like you're running. That helps strengthen your arms for doing that motion. Now back to the instability thing. Once you've kind of progressed enough with on one foot, you can start making things a little bit more unstable, but controlled unstable. So there are things like wobble boards, balance beams, foam pads, half foam rolls, different things like that you can, and Bosu balls. And they're kind of those yoga or exercise balls, but they're cut in half, so there's a flat bottom. You can use those to help with your instability, but again, work your way up from standing on 2 feet to 1 foot, and then move on to, I think it's the foam pad, and again, start out on 2 feet to 1 foot. And once you've kind of mastered that, keep graduating yourself to the next unstable item to use. There's a whole chart. I'll go over that in another video just for instability, for stability training. But I just wanted to mention that because it is a good thing to do to help other parts of your body so that you get stronger, not just in the upper body, but throughout your body. That's all for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Remember, we're in it for the long run. Peace and love.